Hello again, guys. It is time to move to the second part of our educational series here, how to trade binary options using the Ichimoku indicator. Like the name suggests, this part is introducing to you to concrete strategies to be applied regardless what you are trading, binary options, currencies, indices, whatever. On the fourth part of our project here, I am going to treat only strategies for binary options when trading with Ichimoku Kinko, but until then this second part should be interpreted as being a guide for general strategies to be employed when using the overall indicator. The first and the most important known strategy to be applied when using the Ichimoku is to look for the Kinjun and Tenkan lines to cross. Now we already know that these lines, what these lines are and how they are calculated. We are talking here about the blue and the red lines. So this is the Tenkan and this is the Kinjun. So let's write here that this is the Tenkan here. Let's make it a bit bigger so that we can actually see it. And this is the Kinjun. And basically based on these two lines, we are looking for our first strategy. So the first thing to look for when a trend is weakening is the cross between the Kinjun and the Tenkan line. So we are looking for a cross. So we are looking for a Kinjun Tenkan cross. And let's mark this one as being like this. The Kinjun Tenkan cross. So whenever you have a Kinjun Tenkan cross, there is a bullish or a bearish signal. A bullish cross happens when price is traveling from the downside. So when you have a bearish environment, like it is this one here. So this is a bearish environment. Why a bearish environment? Because price it is below the cloud. Chinko is below price. Tenkan is below the Kinjun. So everything is, the cloud is red. Everything is bearish there. So this is a bearish environment. And whenever you have a bearish environment, the first clue you need to look for, if you're looking for price to reverse, then you must look at a bullish cross between the Kinjun and Tenkan. As you can see, as long as the trend is powerful, price fails even to close above the Kinjun, not to mention to actually make a cross between the two, so fails even to touch or close above the Kinjun. And the first weakness, the first sign of weakness coming with the first cross here, price fails again, but then by the time you're having the second cross, it is just signaling more and more power to the upside. And there you go, we are having a third cross right here, right now. Now this third cross to the upside, a bullish cross coming when price is forming also a pennant here. So this pennant here being a bullish continuation pattern, then you are having the bullish cross for the Kinjun and Tenkan. That signals a shifting in sentiment, and that signals a possible move to the upside. So we are looking for the bearish environment to turn into the bullish environment. Now these strategies are going to be applied in a transitory cycle. This is a trending cycle here. We're having a transitory cycle here, and then we're going to look at a bullish cycle, but that on the next part. On the second part here, we are just looking at what strategies to apply and what to look for. So when you're looking for the bullish cross, you're looking for a bearish trend to turn to the upside. And the first thing, it is impossible for price to go to the upside without making a cross between the Tenkan and the Kinjun line, because the Tenkan is the line that takes into consideration only 9 periods and only 9 candles worth of data. It is logical that when compared with 26 periods like the Kinjun, it is logical that price actually, that the Tenkan will move faster to changing market conditions. A bullish cross is happening when the general market is trending to the downside, and if for whatever the reason one is looking for a possible reversing in trend, he or she should know such a reversal is not going to happen until the Kinjun and the Tenkan lines are going to cross. In plain English, this means that the Kinjun line should cross above the Tenkan line, and this is considered to be a bullish cross. Whenever you are looking for a bullish cross, the following conditions must be met first. The cloud should be red, as this points towards a downward trend. The Tenkan should be below the Kinjun line, like here, as this is the prerequisite for the move to the downside. By the time the distance between the Tenkan and the Kinjun line is shrinking, see, the distance is shrinking here, it is a strong signal a possible bullish cross is about to happen. Now let's move on to the bearish cross, which is of course just the opposite, but would like to take it into consideration, as bearish cross signals possible weakness, so engaging in buying puts might be appropriate. Stay tuned, please.